There's been too many times, at least for me, where I read a book and it's like I've never even read it. Or better yet, read a page of a book and I remember nothing because my mind is just elsewhere. Now, if this has happened to you, you're not alone. In fact, a study done shows that we only actually remember 20% of things we read. But what if we could remember all of it, or at least the useful parts? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how. I don't want this video to be long and complicated. I want to get straight to the point and tell you guys my strategies I use to remember books. And trust me, it does work. So, for me, there's only one strategy I have, and it may seem obvious, but just give it a try because it does work. Before I even start reading, what I first like to do is I put my AirPods and put noise cancellation on and listen to blank noise. This helps me immensely focus on my book and gets rid of all the noisy distractions near me. Like my dogs. My dogs literally are constantly barking as soon as someone walks by. You may even hear it in this video. So putting that in noise cancellation, putting blank noise, I can't even hear my dogs, and it helps me focus really well. So now that you have your headphones in, I then like to do is I grab my iPad. You guys can use like a notebook or anything, but I make sure to take notes on the book you read. Now, yes, this is obvious, but only take down the notes you will actually use and are helpful. Things you don't know or words you don't know, this will expand your vocabulary, and studies have continuously proven that writing down notes increases your memory as much as 70%, and I would say that is definitely worth it. Now, there are a couple of things I do to optimize this. This is first, I never read a book before bed. Yes, reading before bed has many benefits and it will help you fall asleep faster, but I recommend if there's a book that you really want to benefit from, like a self-help book, you should read during the day because this will allow you to take notes better. And let's be honest, when you're in bed reading, you're not going to be wanting to take notes. You're just going to read and chill and then just fall asleep. But during the day, you'll be better at taking notes and you won't be as lazy because it's not nighttime. You're not in your bed and it's just, you have more energy. Also, reading a very interesting book might actually keep your mind running at night and actually make you sleep less. So I definitely recommend getting a simpler book to read at night and the book you want to learn from, read during the day. Now, if you're in the middle of reading and you just read a book, but your mind is just elsewhere and you completely blanked on the whole page, well, this happens all the time to me. And I have 2 tips. The first one being putting the book down for a second and taking a break for 30 seconds, like a little meditation. Close your eyes and breathe. This may or may not help you. It helps me sometimes, but I find my mind will get clear and I can continue reading and focus. Now, if this doesn't work for you, the next tip I have is to just stop reading. There's no point to read when you can't focus. You're not going to learn anything. You're just wasting time. So I recommend reading the book another time during the day or even maybe the next day. Sometimes we just can't help thinking about other things. So I definitely suggest to stop and read later because when you're not focused, you're not actually learning. Now that I have told you my strategy to help you remember your books, how do you actually implement this? Because you may remember the book, but almost everyone will forget it after 1 or 2 weeks. This is where your notes come in clutch. After every book I finish, or around every month or so, I come back to my notes on the books I read and read all the notes I took. It refreshes my brain so I can continue to implement these benefits into my life and become a better person overall. That is it of my strategy on remembering the books you've read and continuing to remember. So if you guys enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a comment on any other tips you guys have or what books you guys are currently reading. It would mean a lot if you guys would drop a like and subscribe because we're almost at our goal of 100 subscribers. So in that case, have a good one, take it easy, and peace.